Hey guys, buddy Vastro here, back with another game review. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, keeps you up to date with all my videos, whether it's game reviews, gameplay, any other random crap I decide seems important or I think you'll like. Yeah, keeps you up to date with all that. You can also find links to my Twitch channel, social media, Twitter, all the rest of it down in the description below. Anyway, let's get to it. So in this video we'll be talking about RPG Maker MX for the PlayStation. Firstly, I'd like to thank Niz America for providing me a copy of this to do this review. To start things off, if you aren't aware of what RPG Maker is, it's more of a software than it is a game. It allows you to make RPG games with no knowledge of graphic design, no real knowledge of coding, stuff like that. The game comes with a lot of pre-made tiles and spirits, so you can design out your town any way you like. Pick some pre-made sprites for your heroes, NPCs, monsters, all the rest of that. It allows you to put together towns, maps, dungeons, all the stuff you would expect to see in a very basic sprite-based RPG game. You can program movement paths for NPCs, text interactions, so if you speak to an NPC in the town or main story plots, that's got a kind of story-driven, text-based interaction. The stuff that helps you build the story and the narrative of your game. The scripting is both simple and complex in this game, or in this software. It allows the most novice of programmers and gamers to jump straight in and make a game. Really, anyone can sit down and do it. It's really, really simple. But it also has the complexity to it, so that someone who has a very strong understanding of codes, scripts, everything like that can go in and make extremely complex complex interactions. I've seen some crazy stuff done with this, let me tell you. If you look on YouTube, give it a wee search, you'll find some fun stuff. Once your game is made, you can save it, send it to people. I can make a game, post it on here. You guys could download it, play it. If you want me to do that, drop a comment down below. I'll make you guys a game. It might not be good, but I'll make you one. There's plenty of RPG Maker games out there, whether it's on the forums online or whether it's on Steam. There's actually a tag on Steam. You can tell when a game's made by RPG Maker. Should be down in the wee corner of the Steam game telling you whether it's an RPG, horror, etc. It will say RPG Maker down there. So that covers the basics of what RPG Maker actually is. Now to cover the actual review itself, because this review is about the PlayStation version of it. As you can tell, my tone has took down a few notches. I am not overly enthusiastic about it. I'll explain why. When you load up RPG Maker on the PlayStation at first, you're greeted by a really fun interaction tutorial sort of thing where it makes you look as if you're going to be playing an RPG game, but there's some things wrong with the world. There's no flowers in the flower bed, but you need to go collect flowers. Shows you how to place a tile, gives you the flowers. You go to the town, there's a little NPC blocking your path, they're not moving. Shows you how to create a very basic movement, so the NPC can move about and go away. You have to go out, fight some monsters. Monsters crazy overpowered. Shows you how to adjust the power level of the monsters. Takes you through all the basic stuff you would need to know to get started. It's really, really fun and interactive, and I really enjoyed it. And I highly recommend it. It's a great way to get anyone into it. Once you're done with the little kind of interactive tutorial, you're free to play around with RPG Maker, start on your own RPG game, and just do whatever you want. It's mainly the exact same as the PC version, but I will say there are two major issues with the PlayStation's version of this. First of all, I did not enjoy using the PlayStation controller to navigate the tile sets into the menus and all that sort of stuff. I find it greatly easier to use it on the PC. It's much easier to use a mouse and keyboard to navigate all the menus, go where you have to go, especially typing out text. So if you're typing out multiple windows of conversation, trying to use a PlayStation controller to go between each of the letters, it takes ages. That's not to say you can't get a mouse and keyboard and plug it into your PlayStation and do it that way. That is an option. Which brings us to issue number 2. The PlayStation version of the game drastically limits how you can share your game. Like I said, on the PC version, you make a game, you save it as a little RPG Maker file, and I can just throw it to anyone. I can walk down the street, hit people in the face with it and tell them, go play my bloody game. The PlayStation version has their own sort of little network you can upload to, so if you make a game on the PlayStation, you can upload it to the RPG Maker network thing. Other people can download it off the PlayStation's little kind of interactive database, and you can download other people's games, but you're entirely limited to this PlayStation database thing. People on the internet can't download your game. You can't just share it with anyone. You're locked into this PlayStation. I really, really don't like that. It limits how much you can do with it. Not only that as well, sharing it obviously is quite a big important thing. But on the PC version, you can create your own sprites. You can edit files. You can download files that other people have made and import it into your game. Adds this big, massive database of graphics you can use. Whereas the PlayStation, you're kind of limited to the preset stuff. So yeah. So overall, I am a huge fan of RPG Maker. Like, definitely, if this is something you want to play around with, 10 out of 10, go download RPG Maker right now. It is so good. It will set you back about 50-60 quid, but you might catch it in the sales. As far as giving it a review for the PlayStation goes though, sadly it gets a 3 out of 10 for me, due to the aforementioned issues with the controller capabilities and the lack of ability to share it. Nah. So yeah, if you're going to pick it up, I highly suggest jumping onto Steam. You can grab it. I think there's actually a newer version if you're on Steam. RPG Maker MX, I think, came out 5-6 years ago. I've got a copy, but I think there's a new one. So go for the new version. Anyways, thanks for dropping by. Remember to hit that little red subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and that'll keep you up to date with all my videos. You can also find me over on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, all the social media sites. Links to them down in the description below. Bye. Well, shit. Should I just set fire to the house? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Auto save's not on! No!